Hiya folks, and welcome back here to Gatekeeper Media as we bring you the conclusion of the 2022 Charlie Vettiner Open out in Kentucky just the week before the LWS Idlewild event. And we're now at Ryan's course after a couple of rounds at the Charlie Vettiner course, and we'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Give a special shout out to our Patreon supporters who help make this coverage possible. Once again, I am Dustin Mouret, and you guessed it, once again, I got Nick Hanson with me.
Hey, how we doing today, folks? Excited for this back nine.
Absolutely. As you can see, Matty O has quite the lead coming into these final 9 holes after having a brilliant performance throughout the weekend. And a couple of players just kind of jockeying for position towards the podium there here on the rest of the card. As we take a look at the overall leaderboard, you can see Chandler Kramer, who is on chase card, as well as Matt Thompson is also kind of challenging some of our lead card competitors. Aaron Gossage also still very much in the mix as we head into hole number 10.
All right, 362 feet, par 3. It's going to just go a little bit to the right there at the end. It's a very tight tunnel the entire way. Players are going to throw maybe a flip-up forehand or a turnover that continues going right all the way up the fairway.
Now, this looks like a very tricky par 3, that's for sure. As Matty O has putter in hand here. Just playing it for par.
Yeah, I would say this one could maybe be considered a par 4, to be honest with you, but as we see, it is a par 3.
Yeah, it feels like it would take like a crazy flexing forehand to get up there. Good throw here from Tyler. That might be it.
That one's going to get down there quite a ways, but he's still going to be in circle 2 at the backside of it, I would say.
That looked like a really good shot as well. Yeah, definitely kind of showing you how challenging this hole really can be. Even with a great shot like that, circle 2 still really the best you're going to get. It's going to trickle near the edge there for Tim. Here's Matt just looking to try to get up and down for a 3 off the edge of the fairway.
A little tight, but he's going to be up there inside circle 1.
And Zach has had many throws at this range nearly go in. So we'll see if it's yet again the same story. Oh, my goodness.
Gosh. He's got to throw one into this event, I feel like.
He did have
He's
one.
that are close.
Yeah, he did have one pretty huge putt on the front 9. I think it was one of the first couple of holes. But, yeah, you feel like a throw-in's very possible for him.
Yeah, I think it was hole 5.
I will trust your judgment, sir, because I have no idea. Oh, boy.
A good bid, but as you can see, that's about, like I was saying, as close as you're going to get. And
Yeah, it's interesting because we had some very soft holes the first 2 holes of the course. Very soft par 4 to open with and a very soft par 5 on hole 2. And now you're starting to see some of the teeth of this course where you have some of these tougher par 3s.
yeah, the course does get significantly harder as we move through it.
And as we see on our card here, just kind of clean up the pars for the most part. Looks like everyone should be walking away here with at least a 3. And indeed, it will be that good old par frame on the first hole of our back half of the course as we now shift over to hole 11.
Yeah, 538 feet. It's a par 4. It's going to go downhill here. As we get to about here, it's going to start to go back uphill. Players are ready to placement shot off the tee to then have a good look to get up and down for their birdie.
Placement indeed as Matt going to that same putter you saw him throw on the previous hole off the tee.
Should be in a good spot there. I think we've seen that putter quite a few times off the tee this weekend now.
Yeah, that's, I believe, his Warden, which is a pretty neutral putter. It just kind of takes whatever line you put it on. Zach kind of hugs that left-hand side. Looks like he faded out. That might be more
in
tricky.
early there, and he's going to be fighting for par, I would say.
Tim kind of heading that same direction. Yeah, very much just have to kind of take your medicine on this one, it feels like, if you're off the fairway.
Yeah, and there's some of these on the back nine that are like that. I think that's Tim's second time we've seen him have to just pitch out like that.
Matt looking to play this backhand turnover. Looks like he came up just short, just a little low. Oh my goodness.
Looks like Tyler is also lining up, just pitching out to the fairway. But he got down there quite a ways, so that's good. You go all the way to the bottom of the hill first.
Yeah, I mean, up and down for getting his par should be fairly stress-free thanks to the distance he still covered off the tee despite being off the beaten path. There's Tim. Scare on that one a little bit.
Thank you. Be able to get up and down from inside the circle there.
Absolutely. So now get up to Zach, who still has a chance to get a birdie out of this one. Or, yeah, perfect. As I bet if you take Zach Arlinghaus to like one of those just like pitch and putt courses, that man's banging aces all day.
Yeah, your little wide open, like 180-foot holes.
Exactly. Oh! He wanted it. He felt it.
I felt that energy too. I thought it was in.
It's Matt is just a character, man. He really has. And I'm glad that the world's kind of gotten to see him more when he kind of put himself on the map a little bit because he got the tour more last year. And, of course, gets the big sponsorship with Westside, and now he's basically fully touring this year and been around for a long time, you know, veteran of the game, competitive in the world since he was like 15, 16 years old. I think he's like in his early 30s now and just a stud.
Yeah, fun to watch.
As we're going to see a nice par there from Tim. So he comes out of my area, kind of the Mobile, Alabama, Creola. I think it's his actual city he comes from, but really cool dude.
Hole number 12, 279 feet. As you get to this tree here, you're going to see that it significantly goes left. It's almost like a 90-degree. Once you get to that tree, it's also going to be a little downhill, so kind of like a flare skip shot or something that just slowly fades to the left.
And we're seeing Zach's back to this backhand, looking to play the turnover shot, but he gets hit hard there in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, he hit the one tree in the middle of the fairway that you need to beat, unfortunately.
Yeah. 9-speed, overstable fairway here for Matt. Trying to play that skip, it pushes it too forward.
Yeah, he's going to catch the backside of the fairway there, and he's going to be in trouble over there, I would say.
Imagine something similar here in Tyler's stance as far as speed and stability. And that too goes too straight.
Yeah, the angle on this one is really tough.
Same thing here for Tim. Kind of trickled through a little bit more, though, so might have an easier time pitching out. This one's going in. I'm feeling it, all right? I've seen too many come close. Oh, man.
You tried.
I did. That would have been magic if I could have nailed that one. People would have accused me of watching the footage early or something, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
It's true.
Yeah. As this does not look like a lot of fun for Matt. Well, he's done it, though.
Makes it look easy.
Maybe it was more fun than I thought. Looks like we have plenty of opportunities to salvage par here on hole 12 from our lead card.
Another hole that I would say is a bonus birdie if you do get it.
See why. Seems like you have to have a very particular shot to be able to execute. There was actually only about 4 or 5 birdies on the day on this hole. So, yeah, it was a pretty rare grab for the field.
Good putt for Tim, though, to save his par.
Yep, and Matt and Tyler now just cleaning things up. And we'll be back to finish things after a short break. Let's hop back into it here with another tight par 4.
Yeah, so this one is 648 feet. It's going to go downhill here, and then as soon as you get here, it's going to be flat, and then it's going to go back uphill towards the basket. Once you get towards the green, it's going to have this low ceiling here, so a very tricky par 4 to get the birdie, I would say.
Yeah, definitely some of these more narrow corridors on the back nine, making it a lot trickier to score for our card. As we've yet to see many birdies here. Just Zach getting 11. That's been it.
If that fades, he's going to push a little long there, but he should be able to get up and down.
Same old trusty putter here from Matty O off the tee. Just looking to play it dead straight. Catches a little capture on the right-hand side.
Yeah, as you can see here, this one pushes to the left there. So really you need something that's going to get a full S, I would say, if you're going to be throwing the sidearm or the backhand.
And Tyler kind of finding that left-hand side of the fairway in that little corner.
Tim's going to catch early and be on that right side, so he really doesn't even have a look to get up and down for birdie.
Yeah, just kind of pitching to the center of the fairway there, just making sure he sets himself up to get up and down for par.
He sure has done that there.
A little bit of a backhand turnover mid here from Matty O.
That's a really good shot from him, just to get down the fairway more, so he has an easier opportunity to get up and down for his 4, instead of just trying to bite something more off, I would say.
Yeah. Nearly perfect there from Tyler. Gets maybe a little bit closer to that right-hand side of the fairway than he wanted to be, but still should have something to work with. See if Tim can get up and down here. Just pulls that one right.
Thank you, at least.
Yeah, this is a tough one with the little bit of uphill you have and low ceiling. Oh, man. Zach making easy work of it.
Yeah, he's shown that he is very smooth with those upshots. So it looks like he kind of gave that one a bit of a run, Tyler, there. Certainly had some steam on it. Nonetheless, should be able to get his par from back there, you'd imagine.
Oh, Matthew.
A little tree love right next to the basket.
Again, at this point in the round, with only just a few holes left to play, and considering the lead that he's got, it's really just about protecting it at this point for Matt. Just not getting into any trouble, not doing anything silly, and he should be walking away with the title.
Tim is not happy about that one.
And the putt also goes awry there. So it looks like Tim will be taking a little bit of damage on the scorecard onto this one. So he's still trying to maintain a top 5 position here. Tyler as well, not able to land the putt. This is really opening the door for Zach right now to kind of lock in that second place spot, for now at least.
Good putt out of him there.
Good on that.
Way to get up and down from inside the woods there on his first shot.
Yeah, the rest of the card is trying to stop the bleeding here on this one, as Tim's going to wind up with a double bogey here. They'll knock him back a few strokes. He's counting them out there, just making sure he gets it right.
All right, hole 14, 334 feet. It's par 3, another tight wooded hole here. You're going to need to flex something and then have it back at the end if you're going to be a right-hand sidearm. I would say that's the ideal route.
Yeah, and Zach found the gap, but just looked like that was overturned. So he will get caught up.
You just needed to fade a little sooner there.
Same thing here from Matt. Just not enough height and turned over a little too much there.
I feel like a couple of these holes on the back nine really just have weird angles. And so it's not really a conventional throw for most players.
That's a solid attempt there from Tyler. Maybe just got a little too high on him, but certainly took the right route. And Tim last up the bat to try to make this one happen here off the tee. That looks great.
And with that, we're going to have a form check here. So throwing the flex sidearm here, you're going to see he's small and compact and really just presses forward as far as he can, gets that snap at the very end out the front. And you're going to see it winding up right under the basket.
It's a nice birdie to grab after the double on the previous hole. Have a good little bounce back here. We are going to see everyone else is trying to get up and down for par. Matt's done his job. See if the rest can follow suit. That man just...
He wants them all.
I mean, he does seem to just run everything, and he always comes really darn close. Speaking of close, Tyler was there as well. Found some chains, but not enough of them. And so as Tim drops in the birdie, the rest will be carding a 3 at best here. Oh, what?
Dang.
Luckily for Matt, he's got a good bit of breathing room. That bogey's not going to hurt too much. But still maybe personally a little disappointing.
Yeah, he doesn't like missing inside the circle. You don't see it very often either.
No, certainly not. Definitely one of the better putters out there. We're going to see Zach and Tyler collect their pars. Tim with the solo birdie here on the lead cars. We head in the hole 15.
All right, so a downhill 338-foot par 3. Once again, the theme of this back nine is very tight off the tee, so players are going to have to force something over if they're throwing a sidearm, or they're going to need to flip something up quickly once they get through the gap here.
I'm not going to lie to you, Nick. This is one of those holes where I could foresee myself taking a really big number.
Yeah. Okay, so he got lucky there. He looked like he was going to kick all the way in, but he kind of pushed forward down the hill, so...
Forehand roller? Okay.
Oh, man. Wow.
I mean, hey. He'll be able to have an open look at the pin.
Yeah, that was an interesting approach. I didn't even think about throwing that line.
I didn't either, but I wasn't there, so.
That is not good.
Oof.
Maddie's just going to get just around it and skip just outside the circle on the backside. He's going to be looking at a bounce back as well.
Yeah, pretty stable fairway driver there that he threw and was able to fit through the gaps. So again, this woodsy golf is the kind of golf that Matt likes to play and what he grew up playing, so feels pretty comfortable out here, I'd imagine. That's Tim.
Man.
Trying to give us some fireworks here on these last couple of holes.
Man, we've had some close ones today.
Absolutely. Sider will come up a bit short there on that one. All right. This time, I'm feeling it for sure. Yeah, get in there.
Oh, he was walking it off. I thought it was in.
Dead center, man. Just a little high.
Oh, dang. This kid's going to go places.
I mean, he definitely has the short game and putting game for it. No doubt about it. As Matt will indeed drop in the birdie, making up for that previous hole, as you called it, the instant bounce back.
I would be interested in his bounce back stats. I feel like they're pretty high.
Let's see the rest of the card. Just kind of cleaning things up here. And we'll be right back after a short break to finish things off.
Hi guys, Ricky Wysocki here. We are starting the Saki Bomb Foundation. The main goal for me is to really give back to the sport, start kids from a young age, and expose them to the great sport of disc golf that we all love. We got a website going, sakibombfoundation.org. There's lots of different things you can do on the website. I've heard the older generation of disc golfers saying, I wish I would have started disc golf when I was younger, and now I'm able to start these kids off at a young age through my foundation. It really means a lot to me, and it means a lot for the sport. To donate and go to the website, sakibombfoundation.org.
And here we go, Nick. It's our final stretch as we get to hole number 16.
Yeah, 16 is 473 feet. A lot of players are going to be throwing right here and then throwing an upshot. So I really feel like this one might actually be a par 4 because, in my opinion, it is a 2-shot hole here.
Yeah, I was looking at this and I was like, who birdies this?
Yeah, some of the players on my card talked about throwing a flex sidearm over top, but I would say if you're doing that, then that's an eagle.
Fair enough. And you feel like if you're Matt, you're not really concerned about that. You're just looking to make sure you don't get in any trouble. You know, take the 3
Keep it in the fairway and make your putts from here on out.
Max, yep. Good placement shot here from Tim as well.
Yeah, as long as you're in those trees, you've got to look. No, there's no really front or back side. They're all going to have a tree within a few feet of you.
And Zach also just playing for placement here with the putter in hand.
Good shot out of him.
Overstable fairway here for Tyler. Maybe playing a bit of a skip. This doesn't even look like a fun approach.
Yeah, as you can see, these trees are just scattered throughout this approach area. So really, you're just getting there hoping to get lucky and have a line.
And Zach able to get up and down just fine there. Give himself a par putt. Maybe left himself a bit more than he wanted distance-wise, but...
He's going to be a little short, but I think he'll still be inside the circle.
Yeah, leaves him a little bit of a tester, but like you said, in the circle. Matteo. Okay.
Oof. Looks like he was running that one from back there.
Yeah, it definitely gave it kind of that toss that was soft enough to where it wasn't going to carry too far, but scaring the basket just a smidge. That's a good up and down there from Tyler. Should give him a pretty easy par tap in. And here's that tester for Tim. That's cruel.
Just slips out the backside.
Like he hit the bottom of the band and just shot it back down. That was almost a little
That was
scary, honestly.
Yeah, that was weird.
Up and cleaning up some pars will be majority of the card here. Just a couple of holes left to go, and again, Matt kind of just doing a little bit of a victory lap at this point. As I think the only way that Matt could lose now is if he, for some reason, DNF'd.
All right, hole number 17 is a 498-foot par 4. What we're flying over on the left-hand side is a dry lake that's going to be OB. Okay. So really, players are going to either need to get all the way over it or throw to the right of that dry lake. I would say most of the players have the power to go over it from left to right and get to the basket on their first shot.
Matt's not even messing around with it, though. That is just kind of probably a harp or something like that. This overstable approach disc, just kind of playing it out into a landing zone.
Yep, and that's a good spot to be to have another turnover into the basket.
This is a beautiful looking hole, I will say that.
He looked to be a little early on the right side, but if you get down there, there is going to be an alley towards the basket.
Okay. Big swinging hyzer here from Tyler Horne. It's on that tree line, it looks like.
Yeah, if you can get just in front of that tree line throwing the hyzer, you can get up there for a putt, but he looks to be outside circle too.
Yeah. Looked like he nearly had it the way you wanted. Maybe just pushed it a little too forward before it hyzered out. It's Tim looking to go with a big flexing shot here. Looks like he overturned it.
Yeah. He overturned it, but that's the miss if you're going to throw the turnover, is getting it to turn over too much.
And we see Matt just kind of taking his time, doing the calculations. Beautiful mind gif in the background.
Good play, Matty.
I think he'll enjoy that.
Yeah, that's a great shot. He's really dialed in today, and for that all weekend, actually.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a year already. He's never placed outside the top 15 on the Disc Golf Pro Tour and has plenty of top 5 finishes already on the docket for 2022. We're going to see beautiful little touch shot there.
Get him inside the circle for a look at birdie.
Look a little tougher affair here for Tyler Horne. See if he can fight his way through this. Still a chance, though.
Yeah, I think he's going to be in circle 2 with that. Sit around now.
That spin putt gives us a nasty roll away for another tester, but he will pass it.
Good par save there after that roll.
Absolutely. Good composure there. We're going to see the birdie out of Tim. Another bounce back after the bogey on 16. Birdie there as well from Zach Arlinghaus, as Matteo looking to put the finishing touches on this one as well for a score. Indeed, that'll, again, just keep him in even more of a prime front-running position as we head into our final hole.
Hole 18 is a 700-foot uphill par 5. There's going to be an OB line on the left, but other than that, there's not much trouble here. I'd be saying that most players are going to probably birdie or better on this one.
Yeah, Matt's looking for big distance here with this driver in hand. Has a great angle on that thing. See you later.
Jameson, baby.
Yeah, what a smash. And with that, we're going to have a form check here. So Matty O, really, he has that uptight, tall form, but he gets a good snap on the disc, and he gets good spin to get the disc all the way out there. Probably about a good 450 on that one, maybe closer to 500.
Yeah, definitely a guy who's capable of pushing towards that 550 mark when he gets the right flight. Zach powering up on this one. Oh, no.
Yeah, I was going to say it was pushing pretty far left there. I didn't know if it was going to get back bound.
He's going for something big there. Unfortunately, finds the out of bounds.
Tim's going to overturn his, but if he made it far enough, he'll have a hyzer look in on the backside of that shrubbery there.
Of course, Tyler's someone we've come to expect who has some big distance in him as well, and this looks like a great line.
Yeah, be up there for an easy up and down, I would say.
Now this is Zach throwing 3. Not really sure where that wound up. What do you think?
I think he's probably inside circle 2. A little hard to tell from this angle. And as far as Tim goes, he didn't get far enough right, so he's going to be required to throw this turnover shot here.
Man, what a beautiful shot from Tim.
What a great shot. Inside circle 1 for an eagle look here on the last hole for Tim.
Yeah, that was, I mean, like you said, he was kind of out of position, but just lands a beautiful turnover there to still get the eagle chance. Matteo?
That would have been a total cap to the event.
Oh, yeah,
Albatross
man.
to finish.
Why the heck not? Certainly going to get the eagle there, though. Speaking of albatross chances, not quite enough turn there from Tyler, but he'll be able to set it up there for an eagle as well.
All right. Another run by Zach, and fortunately we didn't get to see one this round from deep from him. Got one putt, but no throw-ins.
Indeed, as we're going to see Tyler finish off with an eagle that'll put him 20 under for the tournament. Giving him a pretty solid finish here to the Charlie Vettiner Open. The rest of the card kind of mostly looking to fill out suit with eagles, as Tim will find his as well. Puts him in a tie there with Tyler. I believe this is a par for Zach Arlinghaus after the OB off the tee. As he'll finish up at 21 under, so one better than Tim and Tyler. And here's Matteo dropping in the final putt for an eagle and the title.
2022 Charlie Vettiner Open champion Matt Orum.
I love Matt.
What a character. He's awesome.
Well, Louisville slugger for winning, huh? And that's going to do it here for us at the 2022 Charlie Vettiner Open. Taking a look at the lead card here, you can see Matteo didn't let off the gas pedal any in this final round with 11 under par. Probably the hot score of the round, or certainly up there near it, as he winds up winning the event by 5 strokes over Chandler Kramer, who takes second. Got Joel Freeman and Evan Smith tying up on the podium. And a couple of other players there you can see in the lead card still doing some pretty good work. Again, man, it was a blast covering this event here at Gatekeeper Media. Dustin Mouret, and with me was Nick Hanson. Nick competing in the event and working with Gatekeeper to help you bring the coverage, and it's great working with you again, dude, on the commentary.
Yeah, appreciate you having me, and we'll see you on the next one.
yeah, be sure to follow, subscribe, and catch you on some future coverage.